Hello, and welcome to the 8th Annual Adirondack Pastel Exhibition.
Hi, I'm Katie.
And I'm Caitlin.
And we're interns for the Visual Arts and Exhibitions Department at the View Center for Arts and Culture. So this piece is called Blue Jay with Attitude by Neil Allen. This piece originally caught my eye and it kept catching my eye, and the more I looked at it, the more I saw, and so I wanted to just talk about it a little today. So I'm really drawn to realism and hyperrealism in pieces, and it really shocked me that someone could create realism with pastels. I'm not a fine artist, so it really was a learning experience to be able to take in this piece and maybe try to figure out the techniques and the designs that were put into this piece. I was really drawn to the bright color and the focus of the piece. I think it's really fun that it's so close up on a smaller bird, and so we get to see all of these little details that this person put in, including these feathers that draw your eye around, the eyes that just kind of stare back at you, and it's kind of an insight into something that you wouldn't see with the naked eye. What I found really interesting about this piece was the description. They say, "I do not consider myself a realist painter. I hope to capture a feeling or a mood and convey that." And at first glance, I really was focusing on that hyperrealism and the details and everything like that. But this painter is clearly trying to convey this feeling and mood. And so when I thought about it longer, I came back to that title, A Blue Jay with Attitude. And he's totally looking back at you. You were looking at him and he's looking at you, and I really enjoyed trying to figure out what he was thinking about us. It was really fun to have that communication with a piece and with a bird.
This is an introduction to Degas by Corey Pitkin. I chose this piece to talk about today because I really love old style painting and the master-esque techniques that are used in this. The muted colors as well. It's a low-key painting. The girl has light pinks and different tones related to that really brings the focal point on her, and it gives the whole piece a childlike feel with the light pinks and the light blues that are all throughout down here as well. Also, the lines that are created down from the bookshelves drag your eye straight down to the book, which is again part of the focal point, and the bright whites that are surrounding help you lead your eye around the painting back to the girl. It has a more blurred effect, which really makes you feel like you're looking into a little view of the little girl. That also really plays on the mood that the artist was trying to convey. And I think that's a really great detail to add, because mood is always very important when you're creating a piece of work. Another thing to touch on is the importance of Degas, and learning about art at such a young age can be very influential and really be able to explore your creativity at a young age. One thing that I think the artist did well, which is something that we don't often think about, is the framing. It's nice and dark, which helps emulate and reflect the darkness that is within the painting. And it has this old wood grain that helps also create the feel and the mood for the painting.